It's been a while since I talked about the garden and the tomatoes and the zinnias. How the grass desperately needs mowing, but now, well, it's been mowed. Yeah, it's ready for another cut, but it's been mowed, so that's what matters. Got some more ragweed to cut down, but I did cut some of that down. I put a little tree here. Now I don't want to sacrifice it. I think what we'll do is get rid of the porch. I'm going to get rid of the porch. We'll have a tree in the front yard. But let me fix my flag. Got a lot of news going on about our president taking over the police department in Washington, D.C. And, but until they tell me I can't fly my colors, he's just the president. Pal, that's it. Let me go turn water on for tomatoes. That's something I want to talk about anyway, Alright, since I have to watch this hose anyway, which is on, when these tomatoes start to get ripe, let's look at this one. Okay, so that one ain't, but we've been getting them, like this one right here. Go ahead and take him off because he's going to have a bad spot. I'll show it to you. Well, he'll come off. They get this. I don't know what that is, but they'll start to ripen. They'll get big ass sore on it. So we're getting tomatoes, and we did have a hornworm, but we never did find him. This says, well, maybe he fell off and went to make a cocoon somewhere. I don't know. We've been getting cucumbers. I've been trying to keep them watered. I'm not real good at it, but here's another one. This is even worse shape. I don't know if that's something that's eating it and making it rot, or if it's just something wrong with our dirt, or what. We'll have volunteer tomatoes next year, because I'm just throwing them on my shoulder into the yard. I thought I saw another one in there. Yeah, no. They're starting to turn, but it looks like they're going to just turn all at once. Part of it is I got to make sure I get them watered. They're watering them in these filing cabinets that we turned into raised beds. Now I got a camera in one hand, tomato in another. I can't do both. Oh well. But got a string mower back today, so I put that to use. And yeah, put the string mower to use and started making progress there. Got a couple paths cut. But yeah, I don't know. And then now, I guess because I just don't water them as regularly as I should, they're starting to die on me. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what's wrong with them. But we got some tomatoes sitting in. This looks really good. And based on that, there's no cracking. There's no cracking in it, so it seemed like they were getting consistent water, but just something wrong with them. I don't know exactly what it is, but down here deeper into them, they're starting to turn a little bit. They're one way down in there. I see them, but I can't see them. You ever do that? Let's see. Way down in there. That might be another good one. Yeah, see, he's starting to get it. That spot. He's right though. And so far we just cut it off and we can use the tomato. But I don't know. Got 2 tomatoes out of the front though. Got 3 out of the back, the one in the back the other day. We stuck them in the window. Now the ones in the back ain't doing that. I don't know what somebody out there might know more about tomatoes than me. Which wouldn't be hard because I don't know much about them. But I'm proud of the zinnia too. Well, I tell you what, this is taking off. I think they call it a giant. Anyway, if that is what they're calling it, it's definitely living up to it. But it's making cucumbers. There's a little bitty one up there. Another one there. And if you look in here, I'm sure there's some that I cannot see. And I'll see them when they're about a foot long. There's one. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Doggone it. I just don't have enough hands, people. Let me turn this off. Yeah. 2 cucumbers. 3. It's hard to see them sometimes, but there's a third one in there. I think I let him get too big. I think he was here the other day. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, he's too big. He won't be good. There's 3. They hide their babies. Alright, let me go turn the water off. Alright, so I gotta turn this off so I can rearrange myself. I'll be back. Okay, so I took the cucumbers and the tomatoes in the house. I did a little bit of weed whacking with the string mower. Yeah, string is pretty much broke. That's one reason I quit cutting, I guess. I always forget to turn the water off, but this time I did. Animals watered. I watered the garden a while ago. So this is a tomato plant that volunteered. It's making tomatoes. I don't know. I done picked 3 off of it. This is our lima beans here. And we got some other green beans growing in here. I think what I'll do, that seems tender enough. I think I'll go ahead and get that one. Get some of these that seem tender enough to freeze them until mess. We got a little bit the other day. I'll try to get a mess out of them, I guess. I didn't bring anything to put them in. But it's my understanding that the lima beans, you got to shell down. And if that's the case, then they ain't ready. But I think these, oh yeah, that's it. Drop them, Jerry. I didn't get a container. I'll be back. All right. There, container and put the beans in them. Yeah, the beans are growing over the trellis, and you can see lima beans that we planted. I believe this will be the first time I ever had lima beans out of my own garden, which is cool. I think I'll let them grow a little bit more. Pick this one. Pick this one. I think these are supposed to be rattlesnake beans. And we planted another kind of bean, I thought. Kentucky Wonders, but maybe we didn't. She does the planting, and she'll tell me what she's planting, and sometimes I get it, and sometimes I forget, and, well, it's one of them times I'm forgetting. Anyway, some of these lima beans are looking good, though, so hopefully they'll make beans. Okay, let that sit there. So this is the poor little strawberries. Like I said, I built this cage to try to protect them from animals eating it, and hell, they just pushed it down out of the way. But we still got some strawberries in there, so I've got the idea for how to try to save them. So I just got to get caught up, that's all. I cut some of the weeds, but I still can't get to my asparagus bed. Darn it. I bought a blade I was hoping it would work, and it won't. Pliers. The marigolds. The volunteer marigolds. Look at them. Yeah, the ones in the plant pot over there, yeah. Those are volunteer too. These are volunteer, but those in the raised bed ain't doing as well. These out here, oh yeah. And then we got this bush out here. I think she said she was going to try to make tea with this bush. And it's starting to make flowers. So, I'm not exactly sure what part of the plant. I think she said it was the flowers you made the tea with. And this one over here, poor little thing, just doesn't want to grow, but it's growing. It's still making greenery. I came out here with this wheat string mower and knocked down the weeds a little bit. I work on the chicken coop. We want to try to put a net over it so that try to keep stuff from getting in from the top. So we got some net fencing. I think that's what we'll try to use for that. But yeah, every victory is a victory. Every step forward is you're making progress a bit at a time. So anyway, that is my garden tour for what it's worth. Peace, guys.